All right, so check out this 2-5-1 jazz progression that we're going to learn today. I'm going to play it for you a few times with the metronome, and then we'll talk about it. I'm going to throw it up here on the screen for those that want to follow along, and here we go. A 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. It's short, but it's got some kind of new chords maybe for you and some rhythms that we need to talk about. So let me get that off the screen. So welcome to Ukulele to Pros. I'm Terry Carter. This is our lesson of the day. And as mentioned, this is our 2-5-1. I get a lot of requests for jazz, of all things, on the ukulele, which I wasn't expecting, but it seems to be a lot of interest in it, so we're going to do some jazz stuff. I have a background in jazz. Got a master's degree in studio jazz guitar, so it's right up my alley. Just didn't think I'd be doing so much on ukulele, but it's exciting. Now, I'm also happy because today is the day that the 23 Ultimate Chord Progressions went live. So that course is now up and available, and so people have purchased it already that are watching, so I'm excited. And if you're interested in more information about that course or any of the other premium courses that I have, it's all at ukulele2pros.com, and you can not only grab some of the premium stuff but also join the masterclass where you can get the sheet music for today's lesson on 2-5-1s. All right, we are live, so feel free to comment, say hi. I love to hear from you, and thank you for sharing, following, and being here. Without you, I'm not here. So we're going to be in the key of D major today for this particular progression. I guess we should grab some tuning notes since we're doing some jazz chords. Probably be helpful for in tune. So we got first string, A, second string, E, third string, C, and fourth string, G. And this is a low G on my ukulele, but it doesn't matter for this lesson. Any low or high G will work fine on this. Here, we're not really focusing on that fourth string for here. So, what I was saying, we're in a key of D major. And by the way, this is day 2 of my LA summer school schedule, so 2 more days to go. Already trying to count them down. So D major, so our D major scale is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D, C sharp, and D. So that's our key, D major. So the sound of this is going to be this. Now we're dealing with jazz, and so jazz gets away from the open triads that we usually deal with. So, you know, this progression, for example, what we're doing is a 2-5-1, E minor, the A, the D. Now normally if we were playing it with just normal chords, E minor, A7, A, and D. It sounds cool, there's nothing wrong with it, but it sounds more islandy actually to me, or more pop sounding. But now when we add 7th chords to it, so instead of E minor, we're going to be playing E minor 7. And I'll show you these chords in a second. Instead of A, we're going to be playing A7. But instead of playing our open position A7, we're going to be playing a closed position. And then instead of just regular D, we'll be playing D major, or D6, or another D major 7. Okay, so let's jump into our first chord here. So 2, 5, 1, and what that means is in the key of D major, the 2 chord, which is what? So we got D, E, so the 2 chord is E. And it's a minor 2, that's why a lot of times you see 2, 5, 1 and the 2 is Roman numerals but lowercase. So 2 meaning the 2 chord in the scale of D, and it's E. But we're playing E minor 7. So this is our first chord. This is a nice sounding chord actually. So my first finger's here on the 2nd string 3rd fret. Then I add my 2nd finger to the 4th string 4th fret. Then I add my 3rd finger to the 3rd string 4th fret. And then my pinky is going to go here on the 1st string 5th fret. So there's our E minor 7 chord. I don't want to talk about these 7th chords and what they mean, but I'm going to have a workshop coming up that will talk all about this. So E minor 7 is our 1 chord. Okay, then we go to the 5 chord, and then again in the key of D it's D, E, F sharp, G, A, D, E, F sharp, G, A. So the 5 chord is A. But instead of playing an A major, we're going to play an A dominant sound. So A7 is our chord. And so that chord looks like this. Again, I'm not want to play the open position A7, but this closed position chord. So my first finger is here on the 4th string 2nd fret. My 3rd finger is on the 3rd string 4th fret. Then my 2nd finger is on the 2nd string 3rd fret. And then my pinky's on the 1st string 4th fret. So A7. Okay, so we've got E minor 7. That gets 2 beats. 2, A7, and then this I changed it up a little bit, but the first chord we're going to grab is this D major 7. Let me get that one out of the way. And what I'm doing here is I'm coming from the A7 chord. My pinky is going to remain here on the 1st string 4th fret, and then I'm just going to add my 1st finger and bar all 4 strings 1, 2, 3, 4 at the 2nd fret. And the only reason I'm using my pinky is because it's coming from the A7 chord. Normally I would finger this bar and then my 3rd finger here, but because we're coming from A7, all I have to do is bar it, and there's our D major 7. Now what I did is I'm using the melody here, so I'm hearing this melody note. And then I wanted to resolve down, so I threw another chord in here, which is this chord, and all I'm doing is removing my pinky here, and now I have a D6 chord. Okay, so that's what I did there. Okay, so it's the D6 is just barring all 4 strings at the 2nd fret. All right, so then the first part of this rhythm sounds like this. E minor 7 to A7, D major 7 to D6. So let's talk about that before I show you the last chord. So I'm going to throw up the first 2 bars here. Take those chords away. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Notice the rhythm here. Quarter note, 8th note, 8th note. Quarter note, 8th note, 8th note. Quarter note, 8th note, 8th note. And that's it. So 1, 2, and so down, down, up on E minor 7. Down, down, up. A7, down, down, up. D major 7, down, down, up. And D6, down, down, up. That's the same rhythm. So here we go. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. And then the second ending there that I'm going to show you. So I'm just using my first finger to strum all of these. All right, I'm going to do a check-in here, see what peeps are with me today. I gotta refresh my screen. Facebook, thank you very much. And let's see here. There I am. Okay, here we go. Hey, I see Arrow's here, and Chris got his lawn done, so that's good. I'm sure Ellen's happy about that, and I'm sure you're happy to be done with that before it gets too hot. Well, thank you all for being here, and all the rest of you that are viewing. So, this is a 2-5-1, and I got to show you the second half, but what I didn't tell you earlier is that the reason why we're doing this, because 2-5-1s in jazz are the most popular progressions that you hear in song after song. So just like in blues, you usually have one chord, 4 chord, 5, right? So the blues has 1, 4, and 5 chords. A lot of the pop songs, you know, when we were doing Let It Be, had, and then, you know, so C to G, 6, right? And then to F. So 1 chord, the 5, to minor 6, the 4. So a lot of pop songs have that, but in jazz we have 2, 5, 1. And you'll see those, trust me, time and time again, and when we start getting into some jazz songs, it will reiterate that fact. Okay, so the second half of this is going to look like this. Let me just show you the actual music here, and then I'll show you the new chord that we're playing. So the second part of this sounds like this. 2, 3, and 2, 3, and. And so I'm going back to that E minor 7 chord again. I'll throw it up just in case. So I go back to the E minor 7 and the same down, down, up. Then I also go back to our typical A7 chord. And now the rhythm changes here. Instead of down, down, up, it's going to go down, up, down. And then on the upstroke of 4, you'll see it right there, upstroke of the and of 4, I'm going to a new D major 7 chord, and that's going to be this shape right here. Alright? And so all I'm doing for this one is barring strings 1 and 2 at the 5th fret. Then my second finger is on the 4th string, 6th fret, and then my third finger is underneath it on the 3rd string, 6th fret. So that might be a kind of a tough chord for you to grab. It's the same chord as this, D major 7, except the biggest thing that I went to this chord is because my ear was hearing this melody note. Okay, so I was going, which is cool. I hear that melody, la 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 la, and then la 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 la. That's why I went to that new chord for that melody note, as opposed to la 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 la. Kind of suspended there. La, that D6 resolves it, and then la 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 la. That's why I went to that. Okay, but this one comes in on an and of 4, so it's going to go E minor 7, down, down, up, A7, down, up, down, and then I got to upstroke jump to that D major 7 on an and of 4. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and. And what I'm doing is on beat 4, which should be A7, sometimes I'll just mute it because I'm actually going to be using that extra time to get to the new chord. So it's like down, down, up, mute, up, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 2, 3, and. Okay, so let's see now if we can do the whole progression, and I have it here. It's going to look like this. Okay. No metronome first. Let's just do it without a metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. K6. more time. 2, 3, and. All right, so this is pretty cool. And like I mentioned, we're gonna have a workshop coming up on all this stuff, these seventh chords and stuff. So I'm excited about that because it's very, very cool stuff and interesting to me. Oh, I see Steven's checking. Hey, Steven, good to see you. All right, so let's bring our metronome up. Earlier I had it at 130, which I think may be a hair fast to get this thing started. So let's see where 80 looks like. That might be about where we were just playing it. Yeah, that's about where we're playing. It's actually probably a hair slower. Let's try it. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. 2, repeat, and. 2, 3 more time. What the heck? 2, 3, and. All right, now that's 80. Let's bump it up a little bit. How about we go up 20 clicks to 100 now? If you want to get this in your head, da 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 do da 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 2, 3, and. 2, 3, and. One more time. 3, and. Okay, now what I did originally was 130 was when I first played it at the opening. So let's go ahead and try that down. I'm going to do one last check-in, and then we're going to finish up our lesson here at 130 on the backing track, or the metronome, either one, same thing. Okay, so we're good, awesome. Okay, here we go. You want to get this in your head, right? D da 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 do da da do da da da. Boop ba do da 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 da. I'll catch you in. Here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, and. 1 more time. All right, so there we go, our first jazz lesson on our ukulele. I thank you for being here. I'm Terry Carter, and we will see you in the next lesson.